Your first comic convention?
First comic convention? No, not exactly. I mean, I've done one for, I went to WonderCon before, but just for the fun of it. But this is my first time doing one, for real, like, being a part of it and all. So, yeah, this is pretty cool.
And WonderCon's going to be in Pasadena again this year. Do you plan on going?
Yes, I do plan on going. I hear it's going to be pretty big. I think it's like the 30th anniversary, isn't it? Yeah, 30th anniversary. Yeah.
How excited were you when you found out you were not just going to be playing Damian Wayne, Bruce Wayne, Batman's son, but also getting to play a new Robin?
A new Robin. It was pretty big for me to hear that. I mean, for one, to be playing Batman's son was, enough for me. Like, that is amazing, by itself. But the fact, that you can also work, that I also got to be, his sidekick, work alongside him is incredible. The fact that I actually get to be one of those superheroes in the DC universe is amazing.
You're a real son. You're not a fake son like Nightwing or Tim Drake or any of those pretenders.
Yeah.
You're his biological son.
Way to diss on Nightwing.
I know, right?
Wow.
Wow.
I think Nightwing deserves to be dissed on.
No, how dare you?
Shut that down. Shut it down.
After all, I guess I am the blood son, but
yeah.
did a good job too. It's really good.
Did you read through any of the comic source material involving Damian?
Yes, I did. I read a couple of Batman and Son. I read some Batman and Son. You mean like for preparing for the role?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some of that. I looked on online. I also to prepare for the role. This may seem a little bit weird, but sometimes the guys at GameStop, they know a lot about the DC comic characters.
Sure.
Yeah. So I went on over and I talked to some of them, and I found out some very interesting things that I never even knew about Damian. It was really cool. Yeah.
Like, what did you learn?
One thing that earlier, like in 2006, where they first get conceive Damian, Batman claims that he was on drugs, but later on they find out that it was it was voluntary. It was voluntarily. Yeah. Yeah.
So, what was kind of the auditioning process, and how did you?
The auditioning process. Well, first off, I sent in like a taped audition, like everyone else, and then later on, I went on into to Warner Brothers Ranch, and I got to work with them on a couple scenes. I got to actually show off my hat.
Excellent hat.
That's one of the compliments I got from Andrea. Nice. Yeah, so I did that one. They brought me back a little bit later because on that day, coincidentally, my voice was hoarse because ironically, it was on January 1st, and we were at Disneyland, and my sister, she hurt her head swinging around on one of the bars, so I was calling for a doctor or something. I was like, help! So I straightened up my voice the first day, and so they called me back again when my voice was better, and I rocked it that time, and I booked it.
Fantastic. How long was the process of actually recording?
The process of actually recording, it took like surprisingly only like 2 to 3 days for the recording the first time around, and then like the EDR later on took about just maybe a day. Yeah, maybe like a day and a half.
Did you work with any of your co-stars in the booth, or were you by yourself?
Mainly I was by myself. I was working with Andrea in the booth, but I also, like, for some publicity things, I got to work with Jason and my mom. Crap, I forgot her name.
Morena Bachar.
Morena. Yeah, I knew it started with an M. Morena. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, yeah. So I got to work with Morena. I got to work with Jason. We actually videotaped it. For some of the publicities that you probably saw on YouTube and everything. It was really cool to see some of the scenes. It was amazing. Yeah.
How much of a slave driver was Andrea Romano with you?
Slave driver? Well, I don't know.
Was she really tough on you?
She wasn't exactly very tough. I mean, like, she was commanding, like, she knew what she wanted, and I think that was that was really good. We had fun with it, but there were some times when we got serious, and like I would mess up or something. She was like, "Okay, I want you to try it this way." Yeah. I know she, she's like, "Okay, let's do something better than that."
I think there are a lot of good stories with Damian as Robin with Batman. Would you like to play this character again?
Yes, definitely. I don't know if there is going to be a second one, but if they do, that'll be great. I hope that they bring me back. Yeah.
Is that in your contract?
I'm not exactly sure yet, but it might be. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Has your opinion of Batman or anything in comics changed since doing this, since getting behind the scenes and seeing this character?
You mean? Well, I don't exactly know what you mean.
Well, like, I mean, you know about Batman from beforehand, obviously. Everyone knows about Batman.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have a different opinion of Batman now, having played, like, his son and sort of seeing him in a different light?
Seeing him in a different light. I guess I do in occasion because before I thought that right after his parents got killed, he just really wanted to bring justice to prevent that from happening. But I think he was doing it just to make sure no one else it happened to no one else. But the fact that I could see from his son now and seeing how he really views it, I could see the compassion behind it. And trying to keep people safe. He cares about it. He cares about his citizens. Yeah.
And so you said it was like a day, and you had a few kind of struggles with it. So what was the biggest sort of adjustment you had to make for the voiceover versus doing stuff on camera?
Biggest adjustment for voiceover. There were a couple things I had to do, like I had to tone it down a little bit because I was used to doing more comedies before I did this. And I usually don't really go for many dark roles like this, but in fact, when I first auditioned for it, I was like, I was taught you destroy your enemy, very way up there, rather than down more down to earth. I had to tone it down. I had to make him a little bit more like the sneaky, smart alecky kid, more than the brat, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
It's a tough line with Damian. Like even writers have a tough time. Like is he a smart aleck that we kind of like, or is he?
Yeah. He's a hard character to play out, but once you truly get to know him, it's like putting butter on a piece of toast.
Very cool.
Have you seen the movie?
Yes, I did get a chance to see the movie beforehand. The publicist Gary dropped it off at my house, and it was really. I really love what they did. It was fantastic. Yeah, I hope you guys will like it when you see it.
Did any of it surprise you the way it came out?
Surprise me. I'm not really sure about surprise, but I mean, I will admit there's some things I could have done better. I will admit, because after all, we all have our flaws. So, there were some things I could have done better. I wish, maybe. I mean, I thought overall it was fantastic, but I wish I could. If I did get the chance to go back in time and fix those things, I would. Yeah.
Did anyone give you like a brief history lesson on Damian when you came into this?
A brief history lesson? You mean from Andrea and everything?
Andrea or the director?
A little bit, like maybe like what happened just before the scene. Like to see, like kind of get in the mood of him. To see how he exactly would respond. But as far as his regular storyline in the DC Comics, no.
So you don't know what's going on with Damian now?
Oh, with Damian now? No, not really. Not at the moment. But maybe there's something in the DC Comics that can give me a hint.
I want to say.
So have you gone back and now that you're a little bit more. Now that you're personally involved, were you watching a lot of the animated stuff previously to this, or?
Watching a lot of animated stuff.
Of any of the DC stuff, Batman.
Oh, the DC stuff.
Justice,
I've seen some of them like here and there, like a couple like trailers on YouTube, a couple episodes. But honestly, no, I haven't really seen many of the DC animated movies. I mean, I saw them and I saw the other things, but before I actually did this, I just really thought honestly that it was okay. I thought that they were okay. This didn't exactly appeal to me, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but now actually getting behind the scenes and doing it, it's my life. I love it.
Will you have time to walk the floor and check out WonderCon this weekend?
Oh, yes, definitely. Tomorrow we're going to go to Disneyland with everyone, and Sunday and Monday I'm going to try, Sunday and Monday we're going to try to go on in here, browse things here and there. Hope I can get a Damian sword or something, because I'm a Taekwondo guy, so, black belt candidate, so I know swords and everything, and it would be cool to fight with that. It would be pretty cool. Yeah.
So I keep looking because there are publicists circling.
The Times.
You're pulling up him, it's fine. I just didn't know if you were... Okay.
Any other questions?
Also one last thing. So now that you have broken into sort of the voiceovers, is this something that you would also like to pursue for more?
For my future goals?
Yeah.
Yes, I do have some future goals. One of my main future goals is to get on as a regular, like in a series regular TV show. Like I mean, I already do that for voiceover. I'm in a voiceover series for the Hub, but I can't exactly talk about that until November. But I hope I can also do that for live action. It'd be pretty cool to have both dimensions. That's my ultimate goal. Yeah.
Perfect.
Very cool.
Thank you so much.
No problem.